Hi, I'm Marieke Blokland from studiobloknote.com and welcome to this video. I am an artist and designer from the Netherlands and I am known for my raw and expressive art journals. I want to inspire you to embrace a raw self-expression, and in this video I just want to say hi, and that I'm back on the internet. And wish you a happy 2025, of course. Yeah, in my last video, I told you goodbye in English, that I would stop making videos in English, and I said hello in Dutch, that I would continue in Dutch. And back then that felt like a great idea, because I thought that I would be able to express myself in a more pure way if I would make videos in Dutch. Also, I was very insecure about my English and I just didn't want to sell things internationally anymore, because the business part of that is quite complicated actually. But yeah, in the past years, I went through hell, people. It was so dark. I can't tell you in a very brief way what happened, but it was so much to take, and I filled art journal after art journal. I filled so many of this type of books, and I promised myself that when and if I would go through that dark time and be in the light again, for the rest of my life, I would help people get through dark things through art. And here I am, being enlightened. No, not really, but yeah, I really do feel that art journaling can help so many creative people go through a tough time, because we all have to deal with tough things in life. We all, at one point in our life, have to face grief about something, because it's human, it's life, it's part of life. And art journaling has helped me so much, and because I have changed so much in the past years. I went from being or feeling a girl in the inside, because until a couple of years ago, from the inside I was just a very small girl who was so insecure. And of course I stood for art journaling and mixed media art already. That is my biggest passion, it still is. But from the inside I was so insecure and a people pleaser, and I wanted to be nice, and I wanted everyone to love me. And today, before you, I feel like a woman. I'm a wise woman now, and I stand for what I believe in. And my message is all about raw self-expression in a very wide sense. And I believe that being able to express yourself in a strong, safe way can make you a better person. And we all have our own method for that, because it doesn't really matter how you express that, as long as it's safe for yourself and you don't harm anyone else with it. And for me, that is art journaling. You can express grief and anger and madness and everything that's just blurry and dark and shady, and in a book. And it's so beautiful. And you can make really beautiful, raw, messy things with that. And that is my story that I want to continue sharing. And But I changed my name into Studio Blocknote. If you have been watching me at Instagram lately, you saw a little bit of that process. For me, self-expression, because I once was educated to be a graphic designer. Graphic design was my first love. I love typography. I love lettering, and I do a lot with hand lettering. And it made so much sense to help makers make, because that is what I've been doing in the past years. I helped creative people with art techniques and using art supplies, but the designer in me wants to also help other types of makers expressing raw things, and I want to use my letters and my backgrounds and do things that people can use for self-expression. Maybe on clothes or on posters on your wall, or if you're a maker, you can use my fonts, for example. But yeah, that's more a future thing. It's not that I'm going to now from this day on sell fonts, because I don't have anything to sell yet. But it's just my future wish to help makers make create raw things, express raw things. I made a sort of switch for myself that just feels so much more mature, and I really have a vision in that these days. In this video, I just want to say hi and say I'm back, and thank you. Thank all my really sweet followers for the past years who have been supporting me and kept on cheering me and kept on sending me hearts, and that meant a lot to me. It was really helpful that you continued supporting me. So I'm back. I'm going to make much more videos. In the past 2 years, I worked in an art supply shop, just to be in the middle of society and work and keep active. So I already knew a lot about art supplies, but I now know even more about art supplies. So this channel is going to be a lot about art supplies, art techniques, raw art, raw self-expression, things to grow as a person, as an artist. I really stand for that healing part of art journaling as well, and I have so much to share about that. So I'm really looking forward to make videos again, but I really wanted to challenge myself to make this video first, where I show you my face and tell you that I'm doing fine again, and that I'm ready, step by step still. It's not that with one button everything is just online again, but slowly I'm getting there, and I have pretty awesome things to share with you. So looking forward to making art with you again in 2025, and see you around. Ciao!